not even mean Bowers game for me.
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another game review, and today I'm very excited to check out Bananagrams Duel from Bananagrams. This is for 2 players, ages 7+. It'll take, I don't know, about 15 minutes to play. And in Bananagrams Duel, this is a spin-off of the immensely popular Bananagrams. And in this one, this is a 2-player head-to-head game where you're trying to make crossword puzzles out of your letter cubes as fast as you can. If you can be the first person to do that 10 times, you're going to win. It's very light, very simple, but is it very good? Let's open it up. I'll tell you what I think. Right, and then we're going to take a look at what you're going to get inside of Bananagrams Duel. So first and foremost, we got our handy-dandy rule sheet. It's 1 page, double-sided. This is all you're going to need to know the base game, and this is just the theme game and some different ways to play. Overall, well done. Should have you up and running in no time at all. Also, I can teach you how to play right now because it is a ridiculously simple game. So in Bananagrams Duel, you're trying to be the first person to get 10 points, which are going to be these little bananas right here. How you're going to do that is you're going to split up these dice evenly, and then you're going to be making a crossword puzzle with your dice. And if you're the first person to do that, you are going to win a banana point. And you do that until somebody gets to 10. How does it work? I'll show you right now. Split up the dice evenly and go. You don't actually roll the dice. You're just trying to make the words faster. So let's see. I got belt right here. And you can mix them up wherever you want. So I don't really want this G. I'll make it into a, we'll do buns. And then we got sispe, shre, sli, slay, slime. Can I make slime? Slit, slill, slide. Slide, and then I just need to get rid of this one. Come on. Oh, man. Belts, boom, done. So if I was the first person to be done, I would get myself a point. Simple as that. And then you're going to do it once again. Maybe mix up the dice a little bit so you don't do the same thing. And the first person to do that 10 times is going to be the winner of the game. Now, if you'd like to play the more advanced version of the game, you can play the theme game. How does the theme game work? You're going to flip over a card in the middle. Magical. So now we're doing the exact same thing, but I need to make sure that one of the words, just one of the words in my crossword is, oh, there we go, wand. So now I can just do pretty much a regular one. So I might go diet, and then troll. Let's get troll. Can I do it? Trope. That's a word. Trope, and then I just need one more. So we'll go with oh man. Oh, duh, it. And the first person would get that point, and then you would do it again, and this time it would be nature. Anywho, that's how you're going to play Bananagrams Duel. Alright then, Bananagrams Duel from Bananagrams. What are my final thoughts? Let's go over the pros, let's go over the cons. First, on the con side, game's not going to be for everybody for a variety of different reasons. 2 players, very restricted player count. Incredibly repetitive? Why, yes. Yes, it is. You're going to do the same thing over and 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 over. And 10 times seems a bit extreme. I feel like 5 is good. I feel like after, at most, 9 games of this, you're going to know who's better. But the rules say 10, so if you really want to play 10, you can play 10. But I think most people are going to house rule it down to less. Also, it's you know, there's not much here. I mean, you watch the middle part, you're like, that's it? Yeah, that's it. You're just getting dice and you're making words, and the first person to make those words faster is going to win. And then if you want to play themed, you have to make one of the words, only one of the words, kind of specific. And there are some different ones, the more fun ways to play where you can like roll them and stuff like that, which I would recommend dipping your toes into that if you do get this game, but there's not much here. And you know, that's a con, but at the same time, you know, it's almost a micro game. You know, this is something that you could easily fit in your pocket. You can fit a banana pie in your pocket. You can fit this in your pocket. But continuing on, I don't really have too many of the cons. I mean, you need to know it's light. You need to know there's not much strategy here except for make words faster. Oh, other cons. Big, huge, glaring cons. This is a great game to help kids spelling and making spelling a fun thing for kids. But if you're playing this game with kids, you are going to crush their little tiny hopes and dreams with your fast because you're just better at spelling than them. You're just faster at spelling than them. You have a larger vocabulary, and you are going to crush their heart every single time and rip it out of their chest unless you slow yourself down, which isn't that much fun for adults. And if kids figure out you're doing that, it's not that much fun for them either. So it does have that issue where if there is a skill discrepancy between the two people playing, you're gonna beat them every single time. Every single time. That being said, if you add dice rolling to it, you can mitigate that somewhat. Or you can house roll, and this is what I ended up doing in my class, is you take a few more dice. So maybe I would take 2 of their dice. So that way I have 2 extra dice, they have 2 less dice, and that would kind of even it out a little bit. So that is something you could tinker with, but you do need to know that going into this. That while this can be a children's game and a family game, and yes, this could definitely be a children's game that kids can play by themselves as long as they know how to spell, you need to make sure you're kind of on an even playing field, or you're handicapping the person that is better at it. Moving on to the pros, Bananagrams Duel is fine. It's an okay game. Is it one I'm going to keep? No, it's not. It doesn't do anything spectacular, and I'm not really in the market for a 2-player spelling game. If I were, then this might be something I'd go for, but even then, it's just, it doesn't do anything to wow anyone. Like, no one's gonna be like, this game's amazing, it completely blew my mind. It's like, no, they took some boggle components and added some little pieces of paper that they shaped into bananas, and that's pretty much what this game is. But that being said, I don't have any huge holes to poke in this game. It's easy to learn, it's easy to teach, it's quick, it comes in appealing packaging, which is why it's going to sell so well. It works on spelling, it works on keeping your brain strong, which is great, and that's what I got. So in the end, I think it's okay. You know, slightly below good. Do I think it's a good game? No, not really. I just don't. I just didn't personally like it that much. You might like it if you like spelling games. And that's another thing. If you're a big fan of spelling games, I think you're going to like this game slightly better than me. Not like leaps and bounds better than me, because I like spelling games as well, but this one just, I don't know who the game's for. It just feels like a cash grab to capitalize off the Bananagrams formula. And I think if they would have put this into a regular package as opposed to this, it would have never seen the light of day. Like this, I think, is why this game is being released. That and the fact that duel games are hugely popular right now. So in the end, Bananagrams Duel, can I really recommend it? No, not really. It's not bad. It's not good. It's somewhere in the middle. But there you go. Bananagrams Duel from Bananagrams. Looks like it might be a cup of tea. Be sure to check that one out. If you're enjoying what I'm doing, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. If you support the channel, click on that little Amazon Associates link down below. Buy anything on Amazon. Same amazing, great prices, but it throws a couple pennies my way. And in the comments below, let me know, what is your fruit of choice? For me personally, it might be a banana. You know what? I'm going to go with oranges that are already pre-cut. Like, I'm not talking mandarin oranges. Mandarin oranges are good. They're good. I like mandarin oranges. But I like oranges that are already, they have all the skin taken off, all that weird white stuff taken off, so it's just all that juicy goodness. But I hate the whole process of the orange. You gotta peel it, you gotta dig your finger in there, or kind of bite it off, or take a knife, and it squirts, and it's all wet and sugary, and your hands are like, ugh, they're sticky, then you gotta go wash your hands. I want oranges, but without all that. You know, and don't give me cuties. I want a big orange. I want a big boy orange. I'm a big boy orange. And yes, I know you could get the slices where you put them in your mouth and it looks like you get the orange mouth. But I don't want that. I want to eat it like it's its own separate thing. I want to eat it like it's banana. It's like, oh, I'm just eating this. I don't have to worry about any of the other problems. I want all the good stuff about the orange without the bad stuff about the orange. But I guess that's just a pipe dream until the future. But let me know in the comments below. What's your favorite fruit? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.